Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praise and infinite honors unto
Yahweh Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rakakodash.
We want to give double honor to the elders, apostles, great millstone, and salutations and blessings to all you Akim, pushing this work in truth and sincerity. Once again, man, we back with another lesson, and as you know, man, the lessons, they don't stop, They never stop, until we get out of here. And then it's not going to stop then, because a lesson going to be every day in the kingdom, because we're going to always do what? Go according to what our fundamentals are, the law, statutes, and commandments. But according to this lesson right here, it's basically, just a simple lesson, which everybody know. We crazily in love with Yahawashi, man. We do foolish things in the eyes of these people for the approval of Yahawashi, because in this society, certain things aren't accepted. Being out on the highways and byways preaching this word is not accepted. Calling Esau the devil is not accepted.
Saying we're the chosen people.
That's right.
That everybody else, even besides Esau, doesn't matter to the Most High.
And any Jake in the industry that want to come out with this, they looked at as somebody crazy. Oh, you don't believe that you're black? Oh, you got some nerve. What about your culture? That's the mindset of these people, man. If you don't believe what it is that the majority believes, then you're bugged out. You're straight out of your mind. Throw this man in the insane asylum, But we're going to go ahead and get some scriptures speaking on the fact that we're going to stay 10 toes down for this no matter how people feel, because ultimately the Lord going to show these people that they were the crazy ones.
God. This is 1 Corinthians 4 verse
10.
4 verse 10. We are fools for Hamashiach's sake.
That's right.
But ye are wise in Hamashiach. We are weak, but ye are strong.
It says we are fools for Hamashiach's sake, but we are wise in the Lord. So to some people, they say, well, y'all foolish, y'all crazy. But the Lord said we're wise, man. You know why? Because we're following the law, statutes, and commandments. We believe that the Lord is going to come and get us through the chariots. That's another thing that we're foolish for believing in, man. Those chariots, man. But we have much faith and we have much belief in those things.
Big faith. But ye are strong, ye are honorable, but we are despised.
Hey, it says ye are strong and ye are honorable, because it's an honorable thing to come back to your true heritage, man. It is, to these people, honor is just lying to one another, which is no honor in that. That's the reason why we're despised, because we're not just giving people what they want. We're not telling these people what they want to hear. And that's the problem in this society, man. The lies have been spread so deep that when the truth come out, you are the enemy, man. That's the reason why there's a scripture that says, have I become your enemy because I told you the truth? Yes. Yes, I have. Because you are so engulfed in this world and so ingratiated in this society that the truth just totally rattles your chain.
God, I got a precept for you real quick.
They had more in there?
Oh, that was it, unless you want to go to verse 11?
No.
God. And I want to bring out a quote from a comedian named George Carlin, because to the majority of the world, we look like fools. But as the brother was just saying, at the end, you're going to look like fools. Right. And all throughout history, if you ever notice, it was the majority that was always in the wrong. Yeah. It was the majority that always followed that towed the line and led to just even more people getting killed and put to death, and just much more horrific situations than people were in before. Hey, look at Christianity. Christianity and Islam are two of the biggest religions on the face of the earth, but it's filled with nothing but blasphemy, madness, and foolishness.
Straight foolishness.
As we can clearly see from these Christians out here who have been out here so-called preaching the gospel for the last 500 years, but nothing's happened except bugness.
Right.
But when the men of the Lord came out beginning around maybe 50 or 60 years ago, that's when you started seeing these prophecies and this word truly come to fruition, and the end begin to manifest itself and everything else that comes with it.
Right.
But here's a quote from a comedian named George Carlin. Never underestimate the power of stupid people in large groups.
Hey, man, never underestimate the power of stupid people in large groups, because they will change the tide in the world, man. They will make stupid the norm. There are gay pride parades. They really have people being proud of being glorified for causing death. Does not homosexuality cause death?
It's a death style.
You can't bring forth life. You can't. But they are the ones who looked at as you can love who you want to love, you can be who you want to be. When we on the other side, like, man, that don't bring forth nothing good, nothing positive. All it does is bring forth STDs. The ultimate, every what's going to ultimately lead up to just death. That's it. That's basically what I wanted to say.
Con. This is 2 Corinthians 2.
No, 1 and 18. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just the one.
All right, good.
This is 2 Corinthians 2. I'm going to start at 14. But the natural man.
I actually had that.
Con.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. But the natural man, the majority man, receiveth not the things of the Spirit of the Most High,
right.
For they are foolishness unto him. Neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned.
Well, speak on that.
Hey, Khan, the natural man, the majority man, can't receive the spiritual things because they're foolishness unto him. He's a carnal man.
Right.
He's in this society, and again, toes the line. Oh, feminism's okay. Yeah, women should be so-called equal to men and be able to use their bodies however they want. Oh, the LGBTQ agenda's okay. Hey, that's their truth. That's their love. And what comes next? Oh, pedophilia is fine.
That's
hey,
right.
You might be a young child in a man's body who's attracted to other young children. When you open the door to madness, it just leads to much more madness. But hey, when you have the understanding of these laws, statutes, and commandments, you know that narrow path, that straight path, that right path that guides yourself through the madness.
Right.
And of course, as we can clearly see, the majority's not going to get it, which makes us that much more crazy in love for Yahawashi, especially when you see people that have been in this truth and were on fire in it, but then they get bugged out and go back into the world and have 7 more demons on them, even worse than the former estate.
That's right. And if I could make a point real fast, see, the natural man, he store up his treasures on earth, where moth and rust do it corrupt. See, we store up our treasures in heaven because we know the work that we're doing here is going to get us a crown of life. It's going to get us something bigger than just a fucking car with rims on it. Or some big booty broad that's going to top you off for a day and then argue with you tomorrow. Like, what are we doing?
And then you find out she's a man.
Yeah, you find out.
Oh yeah, baby, I'm post-op.
Go ahead.
Verse 15. But he that is spiritual judgeth all things,
That's right.
Yet he himself is judged of no man.
Amen. We go according to the word of Yahawashi. We got the law, statutes, and commandments. What do you have? You got to ask yourself these questions. What do you have? Y'all feel like it's free to judge us because we go according to judgment to what we were supposed to go according to. And I'm gonna word that differently. Y'all believe it's cool to judge us because we have standards. And see, the people in this world, they go according to how they feel, what they believe, and all this bullshit. We go according to the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahawashi. And that's what makes us different than y'all. And that's the reason why you hate us so much.
Con. If I could just say real quick, about a week ago, I saw some people that I knew in the world due to a personal issue they had, which brought them down here. So we were out having a conversation and talking everything. And that whole entire meetup was just wickedness and madness, and shows these people are drunk off of this Babylon juice, this majority rule mentality. Because what these people were saying is, oh, we live in a progressive society. Oh, this is going to be the first generation where we can raise our kids to love everybody, and not hate anything. And what does that sound like? The majority rule mentality.
Right.
But when they're saying this, when you understand these scriptures, you realize that when they're saying this is the first generation where everybody's going to love everybody, what do we know of the times to come? Mass death, destruction, horror, famines, pestilences, cannibalism, and ultimately those nuclear missiles. And this is what's coming on the cusp of this progressive new world of love.
I was thinking about how the Lord got these people in the mindset of a love season. They're in love season. But they don't even know the times that we're in. We're really in the time of death, of anguish, of sadness, of weeping. That's the time we in.
Lamentations, mournings, and woe.
That's right.
Hey, when they shall say peace and safety.
Sudden destruction.
Con.
Go ahead, give me, you have more on that?
Oh, just one more verse. Right. Verse 16. For who hath known the mind of the Lord, that he may instruct him? But we have the mind of Hamashiach.
That's right, man. So who knows the mind of Yahawashi? The men who read the fucking scriptures. That's who. So we go through Genesis. We actually read Genesis and go according to what it says. We actually go according to the biblical races, man. The biblical nationalities. You people don't even do that shit. You people could care less about it. Oh, that's done away with. How? How that's done away with? Well, everybody Gentiles now. What are we talking about right now? So the only ones Jews is them out there in Israel, but everybody else is what?
And they don't even get that Jew was a slang term for the Southern Kingdom.
Yeah, exactly. They don't even get that. There's Jews in Israel for the Southern and the Northern Kingdom. They don't even talk about that. But yet we the ones wrong. Yet we the ones who are looked at as y'all don't know what y'all talking about. That ain't my God. You don't even know who Yahawashi is. You don't know who Yahweh is. You don't know who they are, but you gonna tell us how we wrong. That's the way of the world, man.
Yeah. 1 Corinthians.
1 Corinthians 1:18.
This is 1 Corinthians 1 verse 18.
Mm-hmm.
For the preaching of the cross is to them that perish foolishness, but unto us which are saved it is the power of the Most High.
That's right, man. They don't see no purpose in preaching of Yahawashi, man. They don't see that. What? He only died for Israel? That's rubbish. That's bullshit. You saying that he had dark skin? Oh man, my God got all colors. But that's not what it's saying in the scriptures. That's not what it. So we are hated because we go according to what it is. But the majority are loved because y'all so fickle and go along with anything that comes. Read that one more time.
1 Corinthians 1 verse 18.
Mm-hmm.
For the preaching of the cross is to them that perish foolishness.
That's right.
But unto us which are saved it is the power of the Most High.
But to us which are saved is the power of the Most High. So we look at y'all, we take it and we say, okay, you believe we crazy, that's fine. But once them chariots come and beam us up in the power of Yahawashi, when y'all see Yahawashi come down on that chariot, standing on it, in his glorious, in his magnificentness.
That's even if you make it to that point.
Man, it's gonna be eyes that see though, and a lot of those eyes that see, it's gonna be people that didn't believe. It's gonna be a beautiful thing.
It wasn't saying Wisdom of Solomon 5.
That's
we
right.
Fools accounted his life madness.
That's right.
But how is he counted among the sons of the Most High?
That's right.
The strangeness of our salvation.
Oh, damn on that.
Oh, come.
Give it to me till 20.
This is 1 Corinthians 1 verse 19.
Mm-hmm.
For it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise,
Yeah.
and will bring to nothing the understanding of the prudent.
That's right. So, go ahead.
If I can make a point real quick, I'm going to just reread it.
Mm-hmm.
For it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise, and will bring to nothing the understanding of the prudent. And before this truth came out, what was the president of the United States known as? The most important man on the face of the earth. But to you people out there that have seen this past debate, you can clearly see that there was no wisdom or prudence in that. You had a senile pedophile tell another pedophile, the president, say, hey, somebody shut this clown up. And what point in the history of rulership is somebody called the ruler of the free world a clown?
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
And then you had the President Trump tell Biden, hey, don't ever say you're smart around me. You were the last in your class in a university.
Yeah.
And it was nothing more than a schoolyard argument.
That's all it was. Mudslinging.
A bunch of kids.
That's it.
Hey, children of their oppressors.
Hey, children of their oppressors. That's right. Go ahead.
Verse 20. Where is the wise? Where is the scribe? Where is the disputer of this world? Had not the Most High made foolish the wisdom of this world?
That's right, man. So we've been looking for the disputer. Where's the disputer of this place? Because it'd be a lot of people coming up from Congress people, high-ranking people in these schools,
So-called scientists.
But you don't really have a keen understanding on how this place was built. Even when we go on YouTube and we look up the smartest guys in the world, these scientists that say this was built like this and built like this, they don't have an understanding on how things go. But the men of the Lord do. We go according to them scriptures. That's where our beliefs stand, and we wrong for that. We wrong for that, but you believe in the Big Bang. For real? You believe that This place been around billions of years, and you ain't been around no longer than what? 35, 45, maybe 50, 60 years?
Hey, they can't tell you who assassinated President Kennedy, but they can tell you what was going on billions of years ago.
They can't tell you who killed Pac and Biggie. You would have thought that they would have knew who killed them niggas. But definitely John F. Kennedy, though. I agree with that one. They definitely should have followed you.
Keep going.
Go ahead. Wait, that was 20?
Con.
All right. Give me
There's also that one that says, I have chosen the foolish things of this world to
Yeah,
confound
cool.
the wise.
Yeah, cool.
Hey, this is in 1 Corinthians 1. I'm going to jump to verse 25.
That's right. 1 and 25. You can
Con.
start at 25. I was going to hit 26.
Oh,
and you can read down to 28.
Con. Because the foolishness of the Most High is wiser than men.
Yeah.
And the weakness of the Most High is stronger than men.
So y'all don't understand that the Lord, He set this thing up in a certain type of way. Yeah, he put us on the bottom because we went off, but He also allowed us to come back and understand His true way, the understanding that we was always meant to have, and you people despise that. You people look down on that because now we know what our nationality truly is now, man. You know, but you can't stop that.
And hey, and also the Most High picked the men of the Lord. Of course, you got brothers in different situations and walks of life, but for a lot of brothers out there, they may have come from rough backgrounds or not as privileged backgrounds. They're not your Floyd Mayweathers,
Right.
your Dwayne Johnsons, or anything like that, to preach this word and confound the wise, as it'll go into. And we can see what happens when these so-called luminaries in this world try to preach the truth, like Nick Cannon. It was only about a day before he reneged on what he was saying and was posting on Twitter being like, I'm just ready to leave this world. Verse 26, for ye see your calling, brethren, how that not many wise men after the flesh, not many mighty, not many noble are called, but the Most High had chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise.
That's right, man. So we're not the strongest men. We're not the smartest men. You know, we're not the most good-lookingest men. You know, we don't have the most status, the most clout, the most money. We don't have none of that. We average men from all these different places throughout this world that came together and did something beautiful. Get to understand. Well, the Lord brought us together to do something beautiful. Bring back the kingdom of Yahawashi, man. Only the Lord could just get some nobodies. Just being honest, we were some nobodies. We ain't LeBron James. We not Nas. We not Denzel Washington. We ain't none of these big name people that people could be like, oh my God, I believe what you're saying. Oh, that's so amazing. You say what?
Hey, again, we saw that with Nick Cannon.
Yeah,
he was completely going off.
Yeah.
Besides saying he was an Israelite, you go to the comment section, you saw Jake topping him off.
Yeah, that's right. Kendrick Lamar, when he was like, I ain't black no more, I'm an Israelite. So a lot of people that was like, oh man, that's what's up. Yeah, man, I'm gonna get into that. But you ain't never heard from the nigga again. And that's the reason why the Lord don't deal with these high and mighty people anyway, because they're controlled by Esau. They in his back pocket. And as soon as Esau say, kneel down, boy, you do it. But see, us, the men of the Lord, what we got to fucking live for? What we got to live for? Nothing but the Lord. And we believe He gonna protect us. So you ain't got shit on us, Esau.
To confound the wise, and the Most High have chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty, and the base things of the world, and things which are despised, hath the Most High chosen, and things which are not, to bring to naught things that are.
That's right, man. So us, which are not, we are coming to bring down things that are, man. Esau, you rule this society. This is your kingdom. Hey, that's fine and dandy. But the Lord set up men that you would have never expected to bring it down to the ground, man.
A bunch of niggas, spics, and tontos coming from the hoods, the barrios, wherever, to bring down the great Babylon, the great United States of America, the great NATO and the EU, just by reading out of a book. Just by reading out of a book.
You know, that's it. Go ahead, give me Acts 17 and 32.
This is Acts 17, 32. And when they heard of the resurrection of the dead, some mocked, and others said, "We will hear thee again of this matter."
And I just wanted to bring that out because when we preach about Yahawashi, people gonna mock. People gonna talk shit. They're gonna be like, "Oh no, not this again. I don't want to hear that." But this has to come out. This is very important, man. Because once we preach Yahawashi and all the glorious things that he did, and of course the resurrection, how he came back to give us that spirit, you're going to find out how glorious these words was, man. You're going to find out that those mockings, and I'm just talking to you, Jake. I'm talking to you, Jakes, man. Y'all going to find out that all the shit that y'all was saying about Yahawashi and how you don't believe in this and how you don't believe in that and that ain't my God and the Old Testament done away with, but Jesus only wanted us to love everybody. Man, look, you're going to find out the hard way, man.
We fools accounted his life madness.
That's right. Go ahead and give me Matthew 5 and 11.
Okay. This is Matthew chapter 5, verse 11. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you.
Hey, man, that's a blessing, man. Not to cut you off, but we don't care if you mock. It just shows that you're going to be on that list for Yahawashi come judgment day. But the Lord said, blessed are ye. Go ahead.
When men shall revile you
Yep.
and persecute you and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake.
That's right, man. You niggas are devils. You niggas are wicked.
Racists.
Oh, you niggas don't like women. Y'all got mommy issues, daddy issues.
You bums.
You bums. You get a job.
Get a woman.
Get a woman. Like, y'all people come up with all manners of things. Get these niggas out of here. Y'all should be in jail. Somebody should kill y'all. All these things, man. I'm gonna go get the gun.
Fucking goons. Rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven.
Hey, and that's the reason why we continue to do what it is that we do. Because the Lord said, throughout all the bad shit and all the negative shit that y'all were going to just spew at us and try to persecute us and bring us up to council or the judge or whatever, the Lord said, be glad in those things, man. He said, be glad in those things because those things He gave us an understanding of what was going to happen. And if he's telling us what's going to happen, don't we believe that he's going to save us out of it?
God.
That was it on there?
There's a little bit more.
All right.
Rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you.
Amen. So that's what we got to go off of. We got Yahawashi to go off of. We got Matthew, we got John, we got Luke, we got Peter, we got Obadiah, we got Jeremiah, we got all of them to look back to. All of them. Why should we fall, man? Like I said, we ain't nobody in this bitch anyway. Who the fuck are we?
We're just lucky, that's it.
We lucky. We lucky. Because we could just be some random nigga out here with a fitted cap on.
And a striped shirt that's 2 times too big for him.
You know what I mean? We could be one of these niggas, man. Trying to make a name for themselves in America. Trying to win the lottery. Trying to do what they can to Esau to get a position, a high-ranked position. You know?
Oh, that's the hottest new album from Lil Two-Face.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, and what Yahawashi said, the servant is not greater than his master. If they persecuted me, then they shall persecute you. But when Yahawashi was persecuted, what happened to him? Hey, he was at that great, wonderful, exceedingly immeasurable sacrifice for the nation of Israel. And where's he at right now? At the right hand of his father, waiting to come back and put that work to everybody. And it says we're going to be joint heirs. So if we were persecuted, since we're not greater than our master, hey, then we're going to be rewarded as our master was. And we're going to sit at the right hand of Yahawashi as well, ruling over these nations with a rod of iron and putting this world in order.
And what's better? For Esau to put a rod in you or for... on this side, Yahawashi to put a rod in your hand, a rod of iron in your hand to bust Esau over the head. Which one better? I know what we choosing. We want that rod of iron, man.
Hey, as for us and as for me and my house, we should follow after our power.
That's right, man. Give me 1 Peter 4:14, and then we got one more after this.
Okay.
Revelations 2:10. I get that Revelations 2:10.
This is 1 Peter 4:14. If ye be reproached for the name of Hamashiach, happy are ye.
Yes.
For the spirit of glory and of the Most High resteth upon you. On their part he is evil spoken of, but on your part he is glorified.
Woo. You know what that means, man? That means we good. Because we don't say no negative things about Yahawashi. Everything is glorious. Everything is prosperous. Everything is to bring forth the kingdom of heaven, man. But you people, oh, here go this shit again. Man, I don't even want to hear nothing about that. Why you even talking about that? Why does that even matter? What you mean why it don't matter? We looking for our kids to not be grabbed and touched. They got sex trafficking rings out here and shit, man. We looking for our leaders to not be bozos, man. That's what you see. Y'all seen those debates? Shit was a shit show, man. It was embarrassing to see them two dudes up there talking the way they was talking, man.
Hey, and Trump is the man that these Edomites are putting their hope in. That's their Messiah. Look at this clown compared to Yahawashi, our Messiah.
That's right. That's right, man. It don't even compare. There's no comparison whatsoever, man. You know? So that's what we put our glory in. We put our glory in Yahawashi because we know, even though you people ridicule us, talk bad about us, say all type of manners of evil about us, we know that the Lord is going to protect us. He keep them angels around us and campeth around us, man. So therefore, you can't do nothing to us. And we don't have faith in you niggas, man. We don't. We got faith in the law. So therefore, when you niggas come up, your words is non-existent damn near. We got faith in the Lord and he protect us, man. This Revelation 2:10. It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. You see that? Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. So all these different things that come about, we aren't to fear those things, man. We supposed to be bold as lions, man. Gird up thy loins, you know? It said, behold, the devil shall cast some of you in prison that ye may be tried. Just want to make sure. Yeah. It says, behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. But be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. That's what it's all about. So you can put us to death. You can cast us to prison. You can kick in our door. You can do whatever you want, man. You can make these people. If you want to make these people laugh at us and be the butt of the joke and whatever it is that you want these people to do, man, we're gonna continue to stay the course, man.
Hey, they got another saying: "He who laughs last laughs the loudest."
That's right.
And we're gonna get the biggest last laugh, and I told you so in the history of existence.
That's right.
There's definitely something worth fighting for, and not caring about the opinions of a bunch of dead men.
That's right. You rather have a crown of life on you. You rather have a crown of life for to go into the kingdom and be the elect, or you rather some goddamn homo laughing at you and feeling bad about it.
Give you a different type of crown.
That's right.
Hey, and it said, but be ye faithful unto the end, and ye shall receive a crown of life. Hey, when all these powers move against us, and if we endure to the end, not only are we going to receive that crown, but hey, it's also going to be known in that day who are the ones that were crazy in love for Yahawashi and stood firm.
That's right.
I got one precept.
Oh, cool. Go ahead.
You
can end it on that.
Oh, this is 2nd Esdras 16. I'm going to start at 73. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire, and you shall have tribulation 10 days. Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for the Most High is your guide.
That's right, man. And that's what's going to come with us being crazy in love with Yahawashi, man. Regardless if you people understand it or not, acknowledge it or want to take it in, hey, our love for Yahawashi, man, is going to far exceed your fate in America. You know? So, when trouble come around, when Jacob's trouble come around, When the famine come around, when death, when all these things come around, you're gonna see why we love the Lord so hard, and y'all gonna find out why the Lord hates y'all. Just that simple.
Hey, they that consent unto them, they that consent unto the majority rule should be trodden underfoot and had in derision.
That's right. What the scripture say? The world to come is for few, and this world's for many. So y'all can have this shit.
Many more are perished than those that be saved. Roughly paraphrasing.
That's right, man. Everybody else was in vain. The world is living in vain, man. While we living for substance, for life. You know?
God.
But with that, you want to say something else?
No, I'm good.
With that, man, we want to give all praise and infinite to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rakakwadash.
I'm going to give double honor to the elders, apostles, great millstone, and salutations and blessings to all you Akim. That's crazy in love for the Lord, man.
God.
Shalom.
Shalom.